Mother's Day, we want to make moms laugh, and we have the perfect film to check out as a family. Not Another Church Movie spoofs Tyler Perry's biggest films. We have star Kevin Daniels here to chat more about it. Thank you so much for your time today.
Of course, man. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for watching.
You play Taylor Harry in the film. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Taylor here, he's a jack of all trades. He's an entrepreneur. He's a man among men, and his P is silent. So not to be confused with Tyler Perry. Just saying.
Just saying. And we also have Oprah, who also helps Taylor in his journey. Talk a little bit about the premise of this film.
So the premise of the film basically is that Oprah Winfrey is Oprah Winfall has decided to retire, and she wants to pick somebody who can be a champion for women, for young girls, can be a champion to move the culture forward. And she calls God, who's played by Jamie Foxx, and God's mission is to find someone, and he picks the wonderful Taylor. And he taps him to write a movie, and Taylor is not sure how he's going to do that, and he uses inspiration from his family, and so we meet a bunch of different characters, including my dude Hims, and he realizes that he's got the movie all around him, so he writes the movie about his family, and it kind of takes you on a little journey.
And we get to see all the spoofs of Medea Goes to Jail, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Browns, Why Did I Get Married?
Yes. All of that. Dad is Little Girls. It's all. There's so many great nods to all of his movies in this, and to a lot of other action movies that are also in this too. I haven't seen a parody of the black films since the '90s when the Wayans brothers did them. So to be able to come back and do this now with such a specific genre and with such an incredible cast. I mean, you got Jasmine Guy, you got Kyla Pratt, you got Lamorne Morris, Jamie Foxx, Mickey Rourke. I was like, wait, I'm going to be in a movie with Mickey Rourke? Yes, please, sign up.
Tell me a little bit about getting the script and at that moment that you were like, this is funny, I have to do this movie.
I mean, honestly, I thought they were joking with me at first when they said, I was like, wait, they're doing a spoof of all the Tyler Perry movies? I was like, wait, I get to play Tyler and my dude? Wait, and Mo? I was like, oh yeah. But it was just so much fun. But and then when I got to meet because at first I thought I was playing all three characters, which is what Tyler does in his films. And they're like, we've actually got an actor who we think you're going to love and we think it'll work opposite well with. His name is Wayne Stamps, and he plays my brother, Mo. And he's one of the funniest men I've ever met in my entire life. And every time we get together, it's just like a laugh riot. And I'm just like, I want to be half as funny as this man. Show me how to do it. He dresses up as, the wig and the old thing and the breathing apparatus, but he's hilarious. And I think everyone just kind of uplifted each other. We really made some great jokes. Had fun.
The movie is coming out Mother's Day weekend. Let's talk a little bit about, Bringing Your Mama. These are all the movies we grew up watching all the time. We quote them. And this is a great way to celebrate mom and, giving her a couple of laughs.
It's a great way to pay her back. Literally, all these movies were playing in my house when I was a kid. I remember, so I'd watched, Family Reunion. I'd watch, Homecoming, or I'd watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So, to be able to, take her to go see this, she came to the LA premiere. My mom came to the LA premiere, and she loved it. She had a great time, and everybody laughed. And I was like, I think it'd be really sweet for everybody. They could take their moms. If you grew up with this, who watch this, take your mom to see this. May 10th, it comes out. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Even during this interview, we both had to stop ourselves to make sure we were saying the correct names of the characters.
Exactly.
How was it during filming as far as we had to stop because you accidentally said something else?
I 100%. It happened a lot of times, but because it's a parody and it's a spoof, I can just keep going. So if I said, meet the Browns, it's like, oh, meet the blacks. That's our spoof name. Yeah, it's great. But,
Monique also, made some news recently by commenting on her, disagreements, her feud, whatever you might call it.
Right.
And Oprah.
There are a couple of Monique jokes in the movie. There.
I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but if you're looking for a little bit of that, there's some of that in the movie.
It's really funny. I thought that, because we shot this about 2 years ago, but they were still, some of the jokes that were made are so topical now, and I was like, wow, I can't believe that came back in the news. That's here again. There's a bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh, that's great. They're I feel like every sketch, they're about 20 or 30 sketches kind of strung together, and each sketch has something for somebody. You know what I mean? If you're not a fan of maybe this one, the next three will have you in stitches. So it's fun. Yeah.
You mentioned a little bit about the Wayans brothers and what they did with horror movies, with the Scary Movie franchise. starting in the 90s, and then white chicks, as well too. But talk a little bit about what these parody movies do, especially to films that mean so much to so many people.
I mean, honestly, I think that it makes people go and watch the original so you can get the source. It's like a little nostalgia. Like you look, you're like, oh right, I remember that. I remember when she brings out the chainsaw. I remember when she cuts the furniture in half. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of there's a lightheartedness to it and like a jolliness that I really like dig. And I think that it made me want to. I was like, oh, we got to go watch the movie again. Do we get this? And watching Tisha Campbell, the way she embodied her character and how she did, I was like, oh, that's exactly what that's what Cora was like. Oh, that's really funny. Just a little exaggerated, but still, it's a real fun piece.
Did you go back and watch some of the films before filming?
I watched like 20 films before we started doing this. I was really trying to I wanted to get into the cadence. I wanted to get into the walk, the move, and just kind of the themes and what we were going to be, highlighting in our films.
Let's talk a little Jamie Foxx and Mickey Rourke, who play opposite ends, God and the devil.
God and the devil. I couldn't believe that they managed to get these two greats to agree to come do this movie. And then I realized Johnny Mack, who was our director, he wrote for Jamie Foxx for years. So they've been best of friends, and he had the script, and he was like, hey, I'm trying to get this to Queen Latifah. Do you think you can get her to read it? Because I want her to play God. And Jamie takes the script and he looks at it and he goes, I think she's probably too busy. I'll play God. And I love that kind of idea. It's like, yeah, everybody wanted to be in it. You know what I mean? They came in, they read it. But I was just so excited. I was like, wow, I'm going to be in a movie with these two titans. And then as we get there, there's a lot of movie magic. You have them for a day or 2 days and they shoot them out, but it was a blast for me. I had a blast.
Awesome. We'll definitely go check out this movie, Not Another Church Movie, coming out in theaters May 10th, just in time for Mother's Day. Kevin, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.